Okay guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tea. Okay, yesterday we know was just, monumentally bad weather. I mean, it was the strongest winds that I've ever experienced since I've been here on the JH Practice Team. Just unbelievable. Where I was 24 yards from the out of bounds fence over there, and I was starting the ball sort of out at the out of bounds fence, sometimes outside it, and sometimes it was landing 15, 20 yards inside. So it was a 40-yard win. But guys, it really teaches you stuff. Now what I'm going to do today is going to be warts and all. I'm really going to try and endeavour to get the Bruen look. Irrespective of what happens, I'm going to try and get what I call the Bruen droop. We determined yesterday that the reason I had that bout of the shanks was because I was going too linear instead of in the channel with the channel lock. And at the end of the day, all we're trying to do here is to build a Frankenstein version of channel lock with the incorporation of the Bruen mechanics. That's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to do anything else. So we've got to be in the channel. But what I want to try and do is get this. I want to get that type of effect. Now I'm trying to play the ball back as far as I can. Ultimately I want to get it back on the trail foot or even outside the trail foot. So I'm going to hit some shots in this direction today because I want you to be able to see this. I want to get here. Now I've got to work out what that feeling is. I know what it is. It's doing that. And I can do it in a practice swing. Doing it in a golf swing is just another thing. I mean, just a dramatically different thing. So we're trying to get here. What does that feel like, JH? What's it feel like? It feels like this. That's what I'm trying to do, guys, convey the feel and what I see in the Bruen look. That's what I'm trying to get across. I'm trying to work out what it is that he does. Now, he really looks like this in the backswing. This is what he looks like in the backswing. He looks like that. This arm really is on top here. That's what he looks like. And that's what I want to ultimately get the look of and the feel of. Now, how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, somehow I've got to be able to get my arm here. But I don't want it there. I want it there. So we've got to think that we've got our shoulders turned here and our arms here. You know when I said early on that we want the Benny Hill salute? Well, we want it side on. We want the Benny Hill salute side on. We don't want it out here. And of course what we saw in Jimmy Bruen's swing was a collapsing of the lead side. Jimmy went like this. Now I can't do that. I can't do it now because I've never done it. So I don't have a program to do it. That's the difficulty. I've never done it before. Jimmy, hit a million shots with that look about him and of course that feeling about him. But I've never had that. It's no wind today, guys. Well, just a slight zephyr, 10 k's. Beautiful. You'll hear a lot of freeway noise today because the wind is not blowing it away. Those big transport trucks. It's only a couple of 100 metres there. But we come up here, guys, because there's nothing up here but me and the cows. This is what we've got to get. But we've got to do it from a closed shoulder. Okay, now what do I feel there? What do I feel? I'm trying to isolate this feeling in my hands. What are the hands doing to get that position? Look. What does it feel like, JH? That's what I want to get. I want to get that feeling. Get in here, JH. Pre-turn. We want to talk about the pre-turn. That's what I want to feel. Pre-turn here. Now when I look there, I can see my shadow there. The club's here. Now maybe Jimmy wasn't as profoundly this way as we think he was. Matthew Wolff certainly isn't. Matthew Wolff was here. And there was in some of those, in that video, a couple of the shots, he actually looks like he's here. So If I can just get there, maybe that will suffice initially. And then I can progress that from here to here if I need to. But Jimmy's arms were close together. Well, they had a bit of a flare there, and then he went like this. The matte grey observation. I can't do that yet. When I try and get my arms really compressing in, going from the flare, which is the flare, to the compression, the club backplane so much that the in to out is just off the scale. And I find it really difficult to hit. So so we need to, these are not good angles, guys, but just need to, this will be an interesting angle for you, maybe, here. Can you see the club? You can actually see me, see the back of me. Bet you've never seen this angle. A lot of people say that's my best side, my back side. Front side's not that good. Watch this guy. And that wasn't bad. Not bad for the first hit. And I thought you might be able to see the club out here. That's just killed. Oh, that's killed. And I've got my son training with me at the moment. He's trying to lose some weight, and he's been in the gym all week, and now he thinks he's going to enter the Mr. Olympia competition, so he really went hard today. He won't be able to walk tomorrow, he'll be dead. Well, it'd be a dead feeling. And of course we both went really hard, and so I'm really making excuses. Here we go. What's this, guys? That's just beautiful. That is stunning. That's unbelievable how good that is. And guys, the secret of this really is the softness that you do it with. Got to have the softness. It's so soft. Okay, not as elongated as I need it to be, but it really is soft. And that's what I want. I want that nice. Oh, that just feels so nice. Wow. There are days I get, when I'm a little tired from the gym, I get that sort of soft feel about me. Maybe just no energy. Here we go, guys. How about that? Guys, that's got to look like it. Come on. That has to look like it. That's got to look like it. I'll hit some shots down here after, and just the sun just goes down a little bit. Just got to get the right angle. Yeah. Really shut down. That's what it's got to feel like. Feels like that shoulder's pushing my hands out there. That's a good key. That's a good clue. So I'm really shut down here, guys. You've got to trust it. When you lose the trust, you get the hoik, you get the jump into it. That's what you just got to trust it. And because I'm hitting it back over the camera, so it's really hard on my brain because I can see the ball going straight through the camera. Come on, Jack. They're good shots. And the wind is revisiting. All right, we'll try it really. We'll really give this a twist. Come on, Jason. A lot of pre-turn here. Guys, that's a bullet. That is a bullet. And what I'm trying to do here, guys, is isolate the feeling. And I'm getting a bit of isolation of feeling here. I really am. Wow. That was just sensational. That felt fantastic. Can't hit it better than that. Boy, has that gone a long way. Okay guys, what I'll do is I'll just see what it's like. Wind now wants to blow the ball over the fence. So that's probably a good wind. I've got to hold it back into the wind. And I'll just see what the light's like and we'll hit some shots down here and that'll give us a really good look at this. That's what I'm going to try and do. I might hit a few. I haven't mishit any there. Just hit one a little bit low on the club, but we'll see what happens.